Hey, Charlene T here, and welcome back to my channel. So, I am way behind on a lot of videos because I've been tired, to be honest. I've been tired. Although filming and honestly editing is fun, time consuming, but fun. I love sharing. I love all of the comments and feedback I have been getting lately, and I hope to get more. But I am way behind on my Sephora spring savings event haul that happened at the beginning of April. I've had my stuff for a few weeks, and what I'm going to do is divide up how I share my haul, and I'm gonna start with the fragrances. I've been having a full-blown love affair with fragrances these days, and I want to share what I'm discovering, and I also want to share a lot of things that I am learning. I am nowhere near a fragrance guru. Like, I feel like sometimes I struggle to describe the fragrances. It's easier for me to kind of say where I might wear something and how something is making me feel. But I want to learn more, and I'm going to bring you along on that learning journey with me. As a result, I think that I want to do 15 days of fragrance to start off the month of June, to not only share the various goodies that I have and that I've had and let you know my thoughts, on what these fragrances smell like, let you know a little bit more about the designer brand or niche brand as I learn, but also just some other specifics in reference to fragrance that I feel like we can learn together, and that you are not going to judge me because I don't know, but I want to know, and I'm going to bring you along on the learning journey. So we're going to learn together. But in the meantime, for the sake of this video, we're going to start off our 15 days of fragrance with my Sephora spring savings event haul of fragrance items only. So I blind bought one full bottle of fragrance. Everything else, I was in store. I went in store, was doing a lot of smelling, and there were 3 or 4 that I smelled and was like, I like these. And just fingers crossed, they smell really good on me. Because in general, I loved how the scent smelled on the tester. So I'm going to refresh my memory with you all tonight as I go through my fragrance haul from Sephora. And then there are a few discovery sets that I purchased. So over the course of the next 15 days, I am going to be unboxing, sharing, giving my first impression of those fragrances. But tonight I have the one full bottle and maybe 3 or 4 travel size sprays, which is all I would allow myself to get. One, it is smart. It is smart, especially since, you have to try fragrance on your skin to see how it's going to work with your body chemistry, no matter how much you might like it on the test strip. So I'm going to go ahead and get ready to get into this box and pull out the fragrances. What box, do you ask? Oh, okay, 1 second. This box is all the Sephora stuff that I bought. And it was a lot, but it wasn't, if that makes sense. I did try to focus. I don't want to say need, because need is need, but on specific wants and trying to restock, items that I need and I've been out of for a while and normally would wait for the Sephora sale. But I mentioned on a previous video that I will more than likely primarily focus on getting fragrances that I want to try during the Sephora savings events, and then just kind of refilling anything else that I mostly need. A couple of wants, but mostly need. So I'm going to start pulling out these fragrances, and I'm going to share with you what I purchased. And for some of them, I'm going to share I'm not going to say initial thoughts because I smelled them in store, but let's say I'm refreshing my memory with you all. Okay? Okay. These are my baggies with fragrance. So I'll show you in detail what I picked up from the Sephora sale. Okay. So what I ended up grabbing in terms of fragrance from the Sephora Spring Savings event was 3 discovery sets, 4 travel size fragrances, and 1 blind buy full size fragrance. I will do that last in hopes that I love it because girl. So here we go. So I will do the discovery sets first because that is something that I will be unboxing and sharing more about the fragrance brand and each individual fragrance over the next 15 days. So I hope you will join me and check in and let me know what you think. Whether or not it's going to be a longer video, I mean, you know, up to 30 minutes, 35 minutes, or a short. But 15 days, you're going to see something about fragrance from me, whether it is something new that I've picked up and I am testing them out, or whether or not it is some of the fragrance combinations from things that I already have that I have been loving, and when and where I wear those combinations. So back to the Sephora haul. First, I'm going to start with a Black-owned beauty brand. And these fragrances I've been wanting to try. I've not smelled any of them at all. And this is from Brown Girl Jane. And I love that I could grab the discovery set. And I'm not certain whether or not these are all of the fragrances that are available from Brown Girl Jane, but I believe it might be. But I will tell you what is in this discovery kit. This set comes with Bahia, Casablanca, Lamu, Dawn, Dusk, and Dare. Now these fragrances are clean, vegan, and cruelty free. We love that. We also love that this is a Black-owned beauty brand. So over the next few days, I will walk through this discovery set, let you know more about each individual fragrance and the notes, as well as my thoughts about what they smell like. Now, this next discovery set I purchased because it is also a clean beauty brand, but I was actually surprised to know who the founder, I'm not sure whether or not she's the CEO, but this brand is called Henry Rose. And this brand was at least founded by Michelle Pfeiffer, the actress. I thought that was so fascinating. And also inspiring. You know, I'll get more into the reason she founded the fragrance brand, but this comes with 6 fragrances for me to try out. And the fragrances that are included in this kit are Dave, Flora Carnivora, Jake's House, Queens and Monsters, Torn, and Windows Down. I'm pretty sure that these are unisex scents, so look forward to trying these. I haven't smelled, again, any of them from this Henry Rose brand, but I look forward to it, and I look forward to sharing it with you all when I do. And then the last one is from Phlur, and there are several in this discovery set that I did. If I didn't try all of these one day when I was in Sephora during the sale, because I'm telling you, I went to Sephora like 3 different times, didn't purchase every time, but I went and just honestly enjoyed the ambiance and enjoyed going through and smelling the fragrances, because every location doesn't have the same thing. And I'm not near a full-sized Sephora. So it's a smaller version inside Kohl's, which I still appreciate. But that's one of the reasons also that I've gone to different Sephora locations to see what was in store that I could try. But I remember standing in Sephora and spraying so many of these and liking quite a few of them, as you'll see in a minute, one in particular. So this again is one of the sets that I'll be walking through over the next few days and sharing my thoughts. But within this discovery set comes Golden Rule, Strawberry Letter, Rose Whip, Father Figure, Mood Ring, Soft Spot, Missing Person, and Vanilla Skin. And these are all eau de parfums. All right. So we'll be walking through this. So that is it for the discovery sets that I purchased from Sephora. I have one more that I purchased from Ulta, but we'll do that just on its own. And now let's go through these travel sizes. One of these I did not smell in store. It's going to be a blind buy. And I honestly hadn't heard of this brand before, but this is called Love Shack Fancy. And this travel size is called Love on the Beach. So let's do this one first. Let's see. Are the notes on here? Lord, it's in French. No comments from the peanut gallery, Nicole. Okay. This says sea, sun, and a wild spirit that's always glowing. Love on the Beach is a sexy solar floral that gets its tropical heat and texture from salt-washed flowers, creamy coconut, and sun-kissed skin. Smells like an ombre sunset. Lingers beyond the horizon. So the notes are frangipani, coconut, and salt water. You know that I love coconut, and I love these sort of beachy, summery scents. So let's see what I think of this. Let's see what I think of Love Shack Fancy Love on the Beach. Now, this, it could be me, but I don't know. I feel like these are smaller. Is it smaller? The bottle's cute though. It's a little, can you see it's a little glitter on there? A little sparkle. She look cute. A little small. But still cute. So, salt water, ylang ylang, and coconut. Okay, so that is written here on the bottle. And then the name of the fragrance and the fragrance house. So let's see what Love on the Beach smells like. I have one scent, so yeah, and I made the horrible mistake of of spraying that Baccarat Rouge 540, the extrait, thinking that it was gentle fluidity. And then I kept, it's so crazy. And then I kept going, what is that? What is that smell? And then I had to look at the bottle like, if I don't put this away somewhere, because I did not mean to spray that. So I had to put some Heal the Way over it, but it's still powering through that. So I'm just going to have to deal with it for a little bit. But for sure, I couldn't put this on myself if I wanted to over that. Love Shack Fancy, Love on the Beach. Ooh. Oh, I like it. I have to be careful. I got hot, so my fan is on. It's blowing it away. It's soft. It definitely smells beachy. I like it. I do like it. And honestly, it's reminding me of many of the other scents like this. I don't know why I keep buying the same scents, but it's reminding me a little. It doesn't smell the same, but it's reminding me a little of Replica Beach Walk, which you know I love. So it's in that same scent profile, but I like it. It's soft but present, so we'll have to see how it works on my skin. Like that. I like it. It's soft. Love on the Beach. Love Shack Fancy. So next, I'll have to see how I feel about this on my skin, but I can't imagine I won't like it. I can't imagine I won't like it. It does remind me. They don't smell the same, but it's reminding me of Replica Beach Walk, and I love that. All right. Next up, let's keep going with what I think are the summer scents. Now, this one I have sprayed a couple of times in recent days, and I may have changed my mind about this. I really, really liked it in the store. Everybody has been talking about this fragrance for the past year plus. And based on the notes, I'm like, oh, I think I'll love this. And this is from Ellis, Brooklyn. And this is Miami Nectar. This came out last year, I believe. And let's see. Oh, they don't have the notes on here, so I have to look it up. I will make sure I put the notes on screen because I don't know what they are and my phone is charging. But you can see I've been using it a little bit because I sprayed it and and it's like once I spray it, I like it. So I'm like, is there a note or two in here that I'm just not liking on my skin? Like, it doesn't smell awful. I'm just like, So for sure, I can tell you, I will not get a full bottle of this. I can't imagine that what I've been experiencing is going to change. But yeah, I'm going to spray it again. That's the bottle. Yeah, I thought, let's see, this, whatever the fruit is, it's going to drive me crazy. I like this. I like it on the test strip. There's fruit in here. I can't think of what it is though. But I like it. Smelling this, it smells really good. It smells really good. It's really fruity, but not in a kid way. It's really fruity. Like, it just smells like summer. So I don't know. Of course, I'm going to wear it and I'm going to pair it with various things to see if I feel like I can get it to work for me, on me. I don't think if I wore this, anyone would be like, what the hell she got going on? I don't think it smells bad like that. I just recall feeling like, why does it feel like something smells a little off on me? But this smells good. This smells good. So one of the reasons also that I'm glad I just got this size, so I could try it, see what I think of it, and whether or not it works and whether or not I would want a full bottle. I'm pretty sure I'm probably not going to get a full bottle of this one because there are many other fragrances that I want to try, but I am going to see if I can make this work. And I'll let you know if I change my mind about how it seems like it's working on my body chemistry. But this is Ellis, Brooklyn, Miami Nectar. It's fruity. It smells really good on the test strip, but on me. So another reason why sometimes I do like to go in Sephora and play and just spray, alternate arms, because after a while you'll get dizzy if you spray too much. But we'll see how this works out. We'll see. Okay. This other Ellis Brooklyn scent is new for this year, and this is Guava Granita. And when I smelled this one I bought in store. Like, I was spraying it like, I like this. I like this. I got this in store. Love Shack Fancy I purchased online, and then I think that I also purchased the Miami Nectar online because I smelled it in store and was like, oh, I like this. I'll get a tester. But this one was one of the days I was in Sephora playing around, smelling all the fragrances, and I just kept sniffing this one like, yeah, I want this one. And I do like it. I started to spray this as well, hoping I wouldn't feel the same way. You can see she working her way to halfway. I like this. Now I'm gonna tell you what I don't like. I'm trying to remember if this one has banana. I'll put the notes on screen. I can't remember. But I know I really like this. I think these are really good for summer if you like to smell fruity. And I do. I mean, who doesn't like to smell edible? Just saying. Oh, I like this. I really like this. And honestly, I really like this on my skin. I really like this on my skin. I was immediately like, oh, I'm gonna buy a bottle of this. However, this smells so good. I am going to revisit, and the day I was playing around, sometimes before I'm about to take a shower or a bath, if I don't have anything on, meaning a fragrance, I'll play around with fragrance combinations, knowing that I'm about to shower or bathe so I can get it off or whatever, to see what I think about fragrance combinations. And so I was spraying the two of these Ellis Brooklyn fragrances just to see what I thought of them on their own. And then I started mixing them with some of, my Brown Sugar Babe nourishing body oils. And this one I loved on my skin, but it seemed like it disappeared immediately. I was so crushed. So I'm going to assume that maybe I needed to try this fresh out of the shower or bath with some moisture on my skin and maybe some oil and some hydration. I'm hoping, not that I need a reason to spend any more money, but I like this. I really like this, and I like it on my skin. Now, I also did mix these together. I do think they smelled nice together, especially if I went in with a little more of this, like for every one spray of this, 2, 3 of this one to mix them together. So that might be how I end up wearing this one. But this I really liked. I just hope with some moisture on my skin, this will last and I can smell it. Again, I missed my clothes, so I probably might be able to smell it anyway, but I want to smell it on my skin. I don't want it to disappear as soon, like within 5 or 10 minutes of spraying it on. Not to mention, like, they cost too much for that, for me, but I really like this Guava Granita. She smells yummy, 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 yummy. So fingers crossed this works out for me. So the last travel-sized fragrance that I purchased, because I sprayed it in store and then I kept sniffing the tester. I kept sniffing the tester. And I'm like, I think I want this one. And this is from Phlur. And this is Golden Rule. And the notes for this fragrance, the top notes are Mandarin Splash, Pink Pepper, and Golden Pear. The heart, Orange Flower Water, Jasmine Blossom, Coconut Milk. And then the base is benzoin, sandalwood, and vanilla cream. I thought this smelled so good and fruity, and I think I'm having a whole fruity moment. I don't know if it's because of the time of year, but look at the packaging. Isn't that cute? And I sprayed this one too. Now, we're not going to be able to see where she is because of the way the packaging is made, but oh, this smells so good. So good. And I'm pretty sure I really liked her on my skin. I'm pretty sure. But again, I'll let y'all know how this works out, but this smells good. And it's fruity, but it is still like floral. It's like a really good combination of both, I think. This smells good. This smells good. And this smells good. And I think it is good for, spring into summer. Again, I wear whatever I like whenever I want to wear it, but I can see this for sure on a summer night. Really good. Really good. It smells so good. This is heavy. Let me see. These are okay. Like, just comparing. Normally these run about 25 to 30 bucks. Some, if it's a more expensive, fragrance, might be 35, but yeah. Golden Rule smells so good. It is a perfect mix of fruity and floral. And I look forward to wearing it this summer, and will let y'all know how it goes. And then the last thing that I grabbed online, totally a blind buy, from a brand I hadn't heard of before. I just happened to see it. And then I was like, curious because of the name, Cocoa Cream. Need I say more? But this brand is called Boy Smells. Let me know if you're familiar with this brand. I hadn't heard of it before. So let's see if I can get this out. I'm going to have to take this out from the bottom, but the fragrance notes are on the box. Oh, this is cute. So, Boy Smells Cocoa Cream has top notes of coconut milk, vanilla, middle notes of wildflowers and tiara, and then base notes of tonka bean and musk. And this is described as a gourmand, fruity fragrance. Look at the bottle. Cute. She's a little heavy. like this is like, I almost feel like metal, but she's a little heavy. So this is Cocoa Cream. Let's see what we think of her. I don't know if I'm smelling that or the Love, what is it? Love Shack Fancy? Yeah. So let's see. All right, we're going to give her a minute. That was iffy. There's a scent, but it's very like light. Not to turn away from the camera, but the fan is blowing, so I'm like, is the fan blowing the scent away from me? I don't know about this one. I can't say bad, just I'm not sure. And I heard someone else say, so I don't know if this makes a difference, but we'll be learning about fragrance together, right? I don't know if I needed to spray it. Something about letting some air in. I don't know. I heard someone say that. It has a scent, but it is kind of faint. We're going to marinate on Boy Smells Cocoa Cream. We're going to marinate on this one. Or we're going to let her marinate. This bottle is heavy. But based on the notes, I should love it. I wonder if this might fall in the category of what I think they refer to as sort of like skin scents. where it is something that clearly has a fragrance, but it's gonna more hug your skin. So the fragrance mixed in with like your natural scent, like your skin, but better with some other fragrance notes. It's not bad. It's just kind of faint, which may not be bad. Which may not be bad. And I say that because I am discovering true variety. Especially as I purchase the discovery sets and then kind of take my time with some of the fragrances, I am discovering and enjoying the discovery of having variety in my fragrance collection. So I have to smell something, something that is appealing to me, but everything doesn't have to be like super strong or super powerful, because sometimes, you just want to smell nice, but you don't want something that is overpowering, not even to you. And I also like to think about things that I like to wear when I'm lounging around the house, or even to bed. Sometimes you don't want something super strong when you're going to sleep, but you still might want a little something to be like, that's nice. That's nice. So we're going to marinate on Boy Smells Cocoa Cream. And I will follow up and let y'all know what I think of this, because I'm going to be spraying this on skin, and I'm not going to be chinchy with it when I spray it because I need to know what this is going to do on me skin. And that is it for the Sephora haul in reference to the fragrances that I purchased from the spring savings event. So look for more fragrance videos coming this week, and comment below if you have any of these fragrances, if you love any of these fragrances, or if you're just seeing it for the first time and you are interested in smelling it for yourself and on yourself for this spring, what's left of the spring going into the summer. Yeah, I love fragrance. I love smelling good for me first, just like I love feeling good and looking good and glowy. Body glow. And I also really do see it as a form of aromatherapy. Nothing like smelling something that smells good to you and smells good on you to really kind of lift your spirits a little bit. At least it does for me. So yeah, that is it. Way more fragrance items to come. I look forward to sharing it with you, and I will see y'all in the next video.